and I just remember getting back to the top of the half pipe, and time is like moving so slow, and I'm taking laps around the mountain because I can't even stomach just watching these guys go, knowing the clock's counting down and I gotta go. But I remember getting to the top, seeing Ayuma go. He fell, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a good sign. He didn't bump his score up or anything, and Scotty James goes, and then boom, I'm up. And I remember walking out there thinking about my run and what I had to do, and I had made this mental map of what I did before, and that moment happened. I just dug deep inside and realized, like, this whole build-up, my entire life, my career, are all these pressures. I'm the hopeful to win the medal, all these crazy things, and here it is, that moment. Ever since that day in Sochi, the dreams, the working out, all this crazy stuff, the injury, everything boiling down to this one run. And I just kind of smiled to myself. And everybody wants to know what I was thinking about because I'm like teed up at the top. And I was just like, I'm gonna win this thing. Like, I just felt it. I felt so confident, so great about everything. And then this like magic kind of moment happened. I looked at the flag on the side of the half pipe, and it's to show if it's windy or not. And the thing's not moving. There's no wind. The sun had peaked a little. Everyone's on pins and needles, so it's completely silent in the venue, and I can kind of hear one of the songs that's playing, and I just remember going like, you're gonna win this thing as long as you give it everything you've got and you want it that badly. And I drop in and I said, I gotta make a statement with that first hit, otherwise the run's not gonna work. Now in half pipe, everything's connected. So basically, if you have a bad first hit, your odds of go down for the second hit, third hit, fourth hit, and I just remember setting my edge and sending that first trick so big, so high, and I landed perfect. And I'm like, if it doesn't happen now, it's never gonna happen. And I came through that trick that put me in the hospital, came out of that unscathed, and then that's when that second kind of wind kicks in, and I got the fire lit. I'm like, I just gotta finish this thing. And so I make my way through the frontside 540, the double McTwist, which is my trick. Better not fall on that. And there's a trick I play in my mind where I basically go from one wall to the other. So during this trick, I'm thinking about the next trick. Now that's a great system until you get to the last hit, and you're like, oh my God, it's the last one. So usually I'm like holding my breath and all this horrible feelings of what could happen inside. And I made a little mental map that I didn't jump high enough off the wall the last time, so I come through, I set my line, and I was expecting to see that blue line come like rushing to my face, because that's usually what happens when I come around on that trick. But for some reason, I was a good 5-6 feet above that line, and I got to casually like set it down and ride through. And man, I broke down. It was nuts. I'm standing there at the bottom. I'm waiting for my score, which is horrible, by the way. It's terrible. I'm standing there, and they already know what the score is at the top. The judges, the judges already made the score. They're like, the guy won. But I don't know that yet. I'm standing there at the bottom. The coaches are celebrating at the top because they were smart enough to download the app that lets you know what the scores are if you want. So I'm sitting there. I got the riders over here. I don't want to go over there. I can't look at their faces. You know what I mean? And I can't go this way because there's a cameraman and all the crowd, all the people, and then right in front of me is the judges booth. So I'm just like, I'm kind of cornered here. And all I remember is looking into the judges booth and seeing this guy's face. I swear, I might have just been seeing things, but I saw him go, I was like having this heart attack. I'm like, oh my God, just give me the score. And so, man, that score hit. I won my third Olympic gold medal, and it was just nuts, And that's the second time I've ever cried at a competition. I broke down. It just meant the world to me. To come there, to compete, to win in that way, I had to fight it out, and it was all worth it in the end. And all those lessons and all those things that seemed like these horrible situations at the time actually made me who I am today. And I'm just so proud that I was able to learn from those lessons throughout my life, and to be, standing here in front of you guys today with the third gold medal. So, thank you.